You're watching the Power Hour. The Power. With DJ Larry Jones on Indie Central TV.
All right, you know what time it is. It's time for the Power Hour. I'm your host, DJ Larry Jones, a.k.a. Mr. Important. If you don't know me, then you don't know anybody. And I have a very, very special guest joining me today. I'm excited because I'm a huge fan of her dad's. She's the daughter of legendary soul singer Sam Cooke. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Miss Carla Cooke. Carla, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Oh yes, you're looking well. You're looking well.
Thank you so much.
Now you were recently in Vegas, weren't you?
I was.
Yeah, and you know what? You left right after. Well, I left right after you got there.
Yes.
So this would have been so good because I'm starting a new thing with the show where it's going to be the Power Hour live from Vegas. And that would have been so perfect to have you.
I know. That's what I said. I said he's leaving right when I'm coming.
Yeah. Now, how often do you get out there?
About every 2 months.
Okay. I think I'm going to start doing like once a month.
Yeah.
So I'm going back the end of next month. So we'll see.
So am I.
What date? I got
April.
April. Yeah. April.
Yeah.
26. 26. I think I'll be there.
I think I'll be leaving the day after. So yeah, I should be still there.
Okay, so I got to give you a shout. Definitely got to give you a shout. All right, first off, let me start by saying thank you so much for joining me on the show today. Now I see you're carrying the torch. You're carrying the torch and keeping your dad's legacy alive. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about Dad for a minute.
All right.
Now I know you were very young when he passed away, but yeah. So I mean, what have you heard? How was he, according to the stories that were told to you coming up? What kind of man was he?
Oh, well, I've heard stories from my uncle LC. He's the perfect person to tell you the stories about my father. But they're both in heaven. God bless. Wow. But that he was very determined. I guess as a young boy, he didn't want to work that 9 to 5. He used to have his little popsicle sticks in the ground, and he said that he was going to be a singer because once you work a 9 to 5, you can't, after you get your money, you'll be broke by the time it comes back around to the next week. So he said he was going to be a singer and have the money in his pocket all the time. So
and he definitely
at a young age.
Right.
What he wanted to do.
Now, when did you decide to share your gift with the world? And when did that happen? When did you decide to say, you know what, I'm going to carry the legacy and I'm going to do this?
Well, I started singing at a young age, very much like my father in the church. But it wasn't until I got older, after I had all my children. I have 7 children. So I got married at a young age. We had children, and my main focus was being in the home with them, having the mother and father there. And after that, I turned 55, and I said a prayer to the Lord that I wanted to do all that I wanted to do, inspire inside me, and that it was my time now that the children were grown. Right. And an opportunity came my way to become part of the Daughters of Legend with Diana Ross's daughter, and we both started that. So that's what got me going. I started doing shows with her, Rhonda Ross, and then we decided to go our separate ways, and I started just doing the Sam Cooke experience.
Right. Now, when people found out that you were Sam Cooke's daughter, was there a certain level of expectation they had of you? Did they say, okay, let's see what she got. Her dad was a beast. Let's see what she's working with.
Of course. You're going to have that being a child of a legend. And I hope I'm living up to the expectation. So
you are. I heard, you do your thing, and you're pretty good. I mean, I love it. I enjoy it. Now you have I spoke to Gerald Alston. Right? We talked for a while. He did the show, and you guys did your dad's song together, right?
We did, yes.
So good, so good. I mean, I watched Gerald do your dad's song. Change is Gonna Come. He murdered it, and to see you perform with him was absolutely amazing. When you performing your dad's song, what goes to your mind?
Wow, I feel his spirit all over me when I'm performing, especially on stage. He's always there with me, and it's just amazing. And
Right.
I love to do it. I love to go out and hear the stories about how my father's music affects so many different people. And they all come up to me with different stories. So I love it.
Right. Now you perform a lot, and with COVID-19 and all this stuff,
Mm.
you still seem to be out there doing your thing. I mean, you're not letting COVID stop you.
I'm trying. It did stop me in my tracks. I got a few things rescheduled. Hopefully, as time goes on and this COVID thing gets
Oh man.
a handle on it, we'll get more shows out there. But I do have some things booked towards the end of the year.
Right. Now, did you get the shot, or are you going to get the shot?
I didn't get the shot.
Yeah.
I did get COVID though.
I did. Yeah,
It's something that you never want to go through.
Now, how bad did you get it?
It was really bad. I couldn't walk from one room to the next.
Ooh.
It was just, I prayed to God to just heal me. And he did, thankfully.
Yeah, thank
it's all
God.
by the grace of God that I made it through.
Yeah,
but it's something that you don't want to go through.
Now, you didn't end up did you end up in the hospital?
I didn't end up in the hospital. It affected me for about a little over 3 weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, I actually did take the shot, and when I did it, people said, "Why did you do that? You don't know what's in it." Will I take the second one? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I have to watch out. I mean, I know they said that it doesn't matter with underlying conditions, but I had a heart attack year before last.
Uh-huh.
So, and I'm on some medication, so I'm kind of worried about them saying, "Well, the second shot is going to make you really ill." Well, I don't want to be really ill.
Right.
So I don't think I'm going to deal with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, you do have some project of your own. It's not just your dad's songs you're covering.
Yeah,
you do your own thing. Let's talk about your music. What is your writing process like?
Oh, wow. I can hear melody in my head, and I have to, whether I'm asleep or in the bed or whatever, I have to get up and I hum that melody out, and I put words to it after that. I write on my own music. And my band member, my piano player, he comes up with the melody. Well, he's helped me come up with the melody. I sing it to him, and he comes up with the melody. But that's pretty much it. I hear something in my head, or I get some music, and I put words to it.
Now, how many projects do you have out?
I have one project that's been out for a while, but I'm coming up with another project. I hope to have it done by the end of April.
That'll be nice.
Sometime in April. Hopefully sooner than that.
Yeah. Now, for people who want to go listen to it and look up and hear you, how can they do that?
They can find me on YouTube. They can go to my website, carlacooke.com. You can purchase my CD on Amazon. It's there. Everything you can find me on YouTube. Right. Or you can go find me on IG or under the Carla Cooke, also on Facebook.
Right. You know what I think would be awesome? What would be really, really awesome? If you did a duet album with you and your dad. Sort of like how Natalie Cole did. That would be
hot. Thinking about that.
Yeah.
That
would be now if you can do one duet song with your dad, which one would you choose?
Ooh. One duet?
Yeah,
wow.
If you just do one. If you can choose one, that'll be the first single you throw out there. Which one would it be?
Probably You Send Me. Yeah.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
So for people
that's the first song I do on my show.
Wow. Nice. I'm gonna have to look that up, and I'm gonna have to play that at the end of the interview so people can see your true talent and see what a lovely voice you have.
I did it on the Huckabee Show. You can find it on TBN.
Okay.
With their full band. So yeah, you can look that up and see me doing it there.
Yeah. Well, I'm so proud of you. I'm amazed at what you're doing. And you look so amazing on stage.
Thank you.
People are gonna get to see it because I'm about to play it right after the interview. So
all right.
they'll get to see it. But I thank you so much for joining me. Once again, how can people find you and hear your music and see everything and just follow you? How can they do that?
You can follow me on carlacooke.com, or you can reach me on IG, the Carla Cooke, or Carla Cooke on Facebook.
All right. Thank you so much, Carla. Yes.
Support me.
Support Carla Cooke. That's a campaign. Support Carla Cooke.
Yes.
All right. Keep it locked in right here. It's the Power Hour.
as you do. It was infatuation. Ooh, it's lasted so long. Now I find myself wanting